The whole world's talking about the coronavirus. But do you know what's coming next? I've been investigating factory farms for 15 years. I've seen the diseases brewing inside, and I can tell you that COVID-19 is just the beginning. The coronavirus spread to human beings from a wild animal meat market in China. But viruses also spread to humans from pigs, cows, and chickens here in factory farms in the United States. The overcrowded, unsanitary conditions are the perfect breeding grounds for infections. I've seen piglets with black and brown scabs covering their faces and skin, a sign of staph, an infection that can be contagious to human beings. And for exposing these conditions and rescuing animals like little Lori, I am facing 16 felonies and potentially decades in prison. Our government knows what's coming, but they're prioritizing profit over public safety. The UN issued a report last year indicating that over 10 million people annually could die by antibiotic-resistant infections by 2050. And yet 70% of antibiotics continue to be fed to animals in factory farms. And the overcrowded conditions continue to promote viruses like swine flu and avian flu. So why isn't the government addressing this threat? Because the US meat industry sends millions of dollars in political donations every year, insulating itself from any scrutiny. And the pharmaceutical industry was the fourth largest spender in lobbying in 2019. As a result of this legalized bribery, factory farms are not required to report the antibiotics they use. And federal inspectors are barred from making spot checks on farms that determine the prevalence of dangerous pathogens. That means there is virtually no government oversight over practices that endanger the future of human life. So I went inside Smithfield to investigate. And in addition to finding rampant animal cruelty, I found disease and drug use. Tetracycline, penicillin, and even Carbadox, a carcinogenic drug that has been banned in Australia, Canada, and most of the European Union. But even with all these drugs, animals like Lori are still getting sick. When we found Lori, her face was covered with lesions. We rushed her to the vet, and tests found that she was suffering from 2 dangerous infections. Emergency medical care saved Lori's life, but millions like her are still sick in factory farms, and our government is turning a blind eye. So when we blame China for COVID-19, it's front page news.
Well, I think China is to blame because the culture where people eat bats and snakes and dogs and things like that, these viruses are transmitted from the animal to the people, and that's why China has been the source of a lot of these viruses.
When we look at the factory farms here in the United States, it's ignored, or worse, the whistleblowers face criminal charges. We have the power to stop these diseases, but only if our government addresses the root cause. Canceling the Olympics and Disneyland won't stop the next outbreak. What we really need is to cancel Animal Ag. Please sign to support the whistleblowers and the right to rescue.
Yes, viewers and subscribers, this is How Can I Help Speak on this channel, and this is Murphy. See, I brought you a video there, and basically this video is showing you what's coming next after coronavirus. There's so much things out there that we just got to be, I don't know, man. We can't be aware enough. We can't be too safe enough. Whatever it is that we're doing, I don't know how much is it going to help. But as we can all see, the hope that we have seems to be drifting away. Hope is gone. Hope is gone. And this is just the beginning of what to come. Because people, believe it or not, I think there's something worse than coronavirus coming. Yeah, I have a feeling that something worse than coronavirus is going to hit us. Coronavirus is like a wake-up call to show you what's ahead and what the world is facing. That's how I see coronavirus. The changes that's ahead, that has been talked about so many years, New World Order, One World, all these things that I've been talking about has come to pass now. It's coming to pass. Slowly but surely. Man ain't hiding anything anymore. Everything is just upfront and just right in your face. There's no safety. The air that we breathe in, it's already toxic. The amount of toxic and pollution that's in our system right now. I mean, when you take a look at that video and see the way the chickens looked, see the way the pigs look, see the infestation, see the whole heap of cockroaches and all these things. Things are supposed to be like that. But what are we going to do? The people who are in control, they're in control and they're not easing up none at all. They're just going to keep doing their evil deeds. And that's it. Because they got the power to create and to destroy whatever they see fit. Sad world we're living in, man. Some sad people. But you know, if this is something good they're doing, they always say all good things come to an end after a while. There will be a change. There will be a change. Sad when you see these things though. Because when you look at life and to see how things is, the ones who I'm worried about right now are like my grandchildren, my little nieces, my little nephews. They're the ones I worry about. Because we already gone up there. And what are they gonna inherit or enjoy when they grow up? There ain't gonna be nothing for them. Who knows? The whole world may start look like Afghanistan. Because there's so much pressure on mankind right now that suicide seems to be the thing. Yeah. Suicide seems to be the thing. The pressure is too much for some people. Not everybody can stand up to it. The food we eat, the clothes we wear, nothing ain't good no more. Nothing ain't good no more. Sometimes when I see these videos, man, it just so hard to speak on it and what to say, and you know, it just so sad. Everything done. So people have to just live with memories now of what things used to be and the things we used to enjoy, because it's over now. The world not gonna be the same. Could never be the same again. There's so much changes ahead of us. We ain't seen nothing yet. This is How Can I Help Speak on this channel. This is Murphy. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. All right? Blessings.